daunting task to be able to try and put peace to a chaotic situation like this. And truly, the LAPD or any other police organization can't do it without the help of the public. And that's critically, I think, important tonight and what they're truly asking for.
What is law enforcement up against as we've seen more protests popping up, and now there's a larger one going in Beverly Hills? How do they decide how to deploy the forces and how to utilize everybody?
Yeah, if it becomes a countywide issue, they'll activate the emergency operations center for the county. And that's a resource where they can decide where the priorities are, where the needs are, and to be able then to take the resources they have available throughout the county and beyond through mutual aid and bring them to bear on the problem. And when we talk about issues of crowd management, crowd control, it goes beyond what most people would probably think as a drain on resources for what you see the officers here doing tonight. But in addition to that, you've got fire resources that need force protection to be able to respond so that somebody's got their back while they're fighting a fire. And so there's an awful lot of demands on the police in a situation like this. It's critical that we have the ability to be able to bring people in from surrounding areas to address the issue. But in something like this, which is relatively unprecedented, certainly in recent history, where you have a nationwide crisis, if you will, and certainly in major cities throughout the country, a tremendous drain on resources, and we hope that it's not sustained over a period of time.
Look at all those fucking crooked ass cops.
Mitigate it in the short term.
There's probably 7 or 9 true good guys up in the crowd of cops, but the rest all crooked. Once you put that badge on, it's another thing. I'm doing this for my country and a job. Yeah, a job that gives you the right to murk people. Fuck you.
In a broader perspective, people regarding policing in America, we've been having for a very long time.
You know, the people started the police, and then all of a sudden they turned into the government, killing us. Right. Right.
And that sparked that riot in 1965. In 1992, of course, that was after the beating of Rodney King. This has been a problem for a very
long time.
And why is it?
Because you have nothing but Nazi racist fucking bigots up in the police force. That's why.
Are we where we need to be? Absolutely not. Where it's going to be a continued work in progress. But when I look at the
this is going to continue to happen until God gets back, or you fuckers just disband the police, and whoever has like a criminal record cannot be a cop.
That 10, 15,
Shit.
20 years ago. You see across the board condemnation of the actions of the individual officer, as well as the failure to act on the part of the other 3 officers at the scene. And so I think that's
why don't you just take away all the guns and give everybody tasers? We all run around and tase each other and shit.
First step, and we
that ain't so bad.
To go, but it's something we can't do on our own. We need the help and cooperation of the public that we serve. When you look at what we ask of police officers today in American society, there are so many issues that they have been tasked with dealing with relatively few resources. There's 18,000 police organizations in America. There's just under 1 million people who are police officers. And that sounds like a lot until you look at we have a country of 325
we outnumber
people,
you.
So 1/3 of 1% of our population are charged with protecting everyone else. Not to justify anything, believe me, but that's the message there is the police can't do it alone. We need the help of the public. We need the support.
Well,
of the
stop
public
shooting us.
if we're going to be successful.
Are these outreach programs that are in place helping at all?
Not really.
The law enforcement
I think
outreach
so.
programs?
You know, I think they are certainly helpful. I look at some of the youth programs we've had. I've throughout my career put a lot of time and energy into developing youth programs, sustaining those, being able to get into our more underprivileged communities to be able to give kids hope, to give them a shot at what they can be.
Yeah, kids, not the older ones. Y'all screwed.
Is really what kids are looking for in their years.
He's talking about kids, not us.
Provide that where that's
we're pretty much screwed.
In their own home. To be able to take
we're criminals, we're bad, blah, 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 blah.
That, we have potentially an opportunity to be...
Look at this motherfucker all nice and safe in his fucking house somewhere all fucking far away from all that.
You can't come from a community that is challenged and then have the opportunity to be able to work in that community and give back. That's a powerful message to the people that they get to interact with.
Yeah, it's rare who be giving back.
It's a cycle and hopefully one that we're working in the right direction on. but certainly it's not something that we can say that we can claim victory on any front. It is a constant work in progress.